Barrios, mate, you come all the way down here to Australia, man. Why you come down here? Why are you so confident that Brian gets the job done on the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I'm here because me and Brian, we trained together in Vegas. I fought 2 weeks ago, and I was out there for a few months, and me and Brian were, just training side by side for months with our strength and conditioning coach. We're both getting ready. I know where Brian is right now, physically, mentally, spiritually. And yeah, man, he's one of my best friends in this sport. And I told him if my fight ended up before his, that I would come all the way across the world, to come and support him. So I mean, here I am.
What's the biggest sort of threat you think he poses to Tszyu? Why does Brian win this fight?
I think there's a lot of reasons that could be the reason for Brian winning this fight. He's hungry, he's dedicated. But more importantly, I think just his style is something that Tszyu really hasn't seen a lot of. I believe Brian could give Tszyu a lot more issues than the other way around. I'm not saying anything that Tszyu is a pushover or he's there isn't anything that that isn't dangerous about him, because he absolutely is. He's a great fighter. He's a champion for a reason right now, and. But yeah, I think Brian's style can present a lot of issues, for Tszyu.
What have you seen of Tszyu? What do you think of him as a fighter?
I think he's a great fighter. Like I've been saying, he's one of the. I think he's one of the few father-son duos, who he really is. He's living up, to his father's name. I think he can actually, pass, what his father accomplished. I was a big Tszyu fan when I was a kid. So yeah, I think he has tremendous skills, and like I said, he's champion for a reason. But I'm here to support Mendoza.
Now Tim's been sort of a lot of talk about Charlo, and he wants that Charlo fight. He wants the Crawford fight, the Spence fight, the Canelo fights. Is there any chance that Tim might be overlooking Brian?
I don't think so. I think Tim is a professional. He had reached this this stage. This level and point in his career. Because he is a focused fighter. He knows the dangers in front of him, and I don't believe he's looking past Brian. I think he knows. He might not be saying it a lot, but I think he definitely knows the threat that Brian poses.
Then what about yourself? A massive win for you a couple of weeks ago now. How's your career sort of progressing? What do you want to do next?
I had a big career, a big win 2 weeks ago in a fight a lot of people were writing me off from. They were saying that it was going to be an easy win for Ugas and everything, but I went in there, I handled business. I had a great camp. Like I said, I was out there training with Brian for a couple months, and I'm taking a few weeks off. Right now I'm enjoying Australia. I've been loving it. This morning I got up, went for a 4-mile run, then jumped in the ocean. It was unbelievable. But yeah, I'll be back in the gym within a couple weeks, and then just seeing what's next. I still want to fight the best of my division, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to get close to another world title shot.
And a massive card to be on as well. Did you have a chance to see the main event between Charlo and Canelo, and what did you think of the fight?
I'll be honest, as soon as I fought, I took off. I got some food with the family, but I was staying up to date with it. Apparently, Charlo didn't have the the outcome or the type of fight that he wanted or that he was hyping. But it's boxing, it happens. I don't think it makes him any less of a great fighter. Canelo has been a champion for a reason. He's been in there with the best. So yeah.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you, man.